So, what was the question? Okay, I'm Stefan Westerwelle. I'm from Berlin in Germany, and I have a film called Matti and Sami and the three biggest mistakes of the universe.
Ich bin Matti. Das ist mein Bruder Sami. Sami pupst nur, wenn er richtig glücklich ist.
Matti träumt von einem Familienurlaub in Finnland.
Guck mal, wir könnten in den Sommerferien nach Finnland fahren.
Frag deine Mutter.
I really like Matti because he's a kind of superhero, but not a real superhero. He's a superhero because he's a child, and he's very. He has a lot of fantasy, and he has the strong belief that he can change the world just by following. So he has the potential. He has the big strength to change the world just because of the fact he wants to change it. I love that. You got that? Shall I say it again?
Ihr habet ein Haus gewonnen in Finnland.
Mama und Papa glaubten, ein Haus gewonnen zu haben. Ich konnte ihnen einfach nicht die Wahrheit sagen.
So it's a story about lying, telling the truth, if it's right or wrong to lie. So that's what I found very intriguing. 2 days ago, I was at the Pyrgos radio station, and I met people at the Camera Zizanio. I don't know. It's so difficult to pronounce for me. And that was an amazing experience. Hi.
Zach Kostopoulos, do you know?
He was also a drag queen.
Yeah. Okay, so how could you inform the children about sexual diversity from the movies that you made?
They really dare asking kind of difficult questions. So I was a bit surprised. I made the children's film about Matti and Sami. It's about lying, right? But they asked me about sexual diversity, and that was something I found very, very interesting. And so I think we had a very good time there. We had a lot of fun. I had a lot of fun, at least. I think every children's film should deal with a kind of serious topic. Should be done in a very subtle way. So it should be entertaining, and then you get all the information into the children's head you want to. So it doesn't matter if it's sexual diversity or if it's the refugee questions. It has to be entertaining. So it has to be wrapped up beautifully, and then you can do it. And then you should do it, I guess.
Thank you.
That's it?
Yeah, that's it.
Okay. What did I say?
Αυτή είναι η πρώτη μου χρονιά φέτος. Πάω στην τρίτη γυμνασίου. Είμαι χαρούμενος. Αρχικά γιατί χάνω μάθημα. Το απολαμβάνω εδώ πέρα. Νιώθω όλη αυτή τη χαρά.
Κατάγαμε από τον Πύργο και συμμετέχω τρίτη χρονιά στο φεστιβάλ. Το φεστιβάλ είναι κάτι πολύ δημιουργικό για εμάς και συγκεκριμένα για την πόλη μας, γιατί μπορούμε να κάνουμε διάφορα πράγματα, τα οποία είναι και ενδιαφέροντα.
Είμαι τρίτη χρονιά στο φεστιβάλ. Ξεκίνησα να έρχομαι στη Δευτέρα Λυκείου. Ήμουν 2 χρόνια στο εργαστήριο φωτογραφίας. Φέτος είμαι εθελόντρια. Αλλά πολλή δουλειά. Πολλή δουλειά.
Υπάρχει αυτή η ζεστή θαλπορή που μας κρατάει όλους ενωμένους.
Αλλά τι να κάνουμε. Θα έρχομαι κάθε χρόνο. Και γκρινιάζω.
Σίγουρα περνάω πολύ ώρα στην Daily News, αλλά θα ήθελα να βλέπω περισσότερο τον εαυτό μου στην μεγάλη οθόνη του Θέατρου Απόλλω.
Πιστεύω αποκτώ περισσότερους θαυμαστές. Στο μέλλον δεν ξέρω τι θα κάνω. Μπορεί να πάω για Hollywood. Θα το δούμε.
My name is Christy Garland, and I'm the director of What Walla Wants. The film follows a Palestinian girl, actually, who lives in the West Bank. She lives in a place called Balata Camp. Walla wants to be a policewoman on the Palestinian security forces, one of the few policewomen, and the film follows her over just under 6 years. The political issues that surround Walla's story obviously appeal to an older audience as well. But for me, kids can watch it and enjoy the film because of her story and her character. She's such an incredibly compelling protagonist. I think documentary films these days do have the ability to take us into people's lives in a more deep way. So we see things on the news, and the world is getting so complicated right now, and it's kind of a crazy world to be a young person. But what a documentary film can do is it can take you into their life in a way that allows you to empathize with them. I do believe that documentary films can be quite powerful when it comes to that. They allow us to identify with other people in a way that we can't by watching the news or reading the newspaper.
And Children of the Snowland is a feature documentary which tells the story of children from the high Himalayas of Nepal who are sent away from their parents when they're 4 years old so that they can get an education in the city, but they don't then get to see their parents again for 12 years. So we basically filmed with them when they were 16 years old and walked way back up to the highest inhabited villages of the world so that they could reconnect with their families for the first time in 12 years. We trained the children in filmmaking. So the film focuses on 3 children mainly, but we trained about 5 of them as our kind of key camera crew, gave them equipment, and then we filmed with them as they went back. So some of the film is shot by us and some of the film is shot by children. You know, for these villages, we found that generally, like, our presence was quite shocking. They hadn't really met Westerners before. We didn't see any tourists in that region. It's really, really, really remote. And so the fact that we could have the children filming in some of those really kind of sensitive moments, it really helped, I think, the families of the villagers just open up and then get comfortable with our presence. And so I think that's kind of given us like a greater intimacy in the film.
I asked my mother, why you send me away from you?
I think documentary is one of the best tools for educating people, because not only are you educating them, but you're also entertaining them. And I think that's the best way to do it, you know, to broaden people's mind and sort of motivate them to see a world beyond themselves. Because if you can grab them and kind of, you know, bring them in emotionally, then not only do you educate them, but you also get them to care about the subject as well. And then that should motivate people to want to see more.
Νίκο.
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 Ρε, πώς είναι Νίκο.
Νίκο, πού είσαι. Νίκο.
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 Νικολάκη.
Νίκο. Έλα ρε Νίκο.
Νίκο. Ρε Νίκο. Νίκος. Νίκος. Ρε Νίκο. I'm looking for Νίκος.
Κανα Νίκο, τίποτα δεν είναι. Εμένα με λένε Ηλία.
Έχετε κι εσείς χρόνια.
Νίκο.
Νίκο.
Νίκο. Νίκο.
Νίκο.
Νίκο.
Ρε, πώς είναι Νίκο.
Νίκο, πού είσαι. Νίκο.
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 Νικολάκη.
Νίκο. Έλα ρε Νίκο.
Ξέρετε ότι μοιάζετε με έναν ηθοποιό, ένα καρτούν.
Με ποιον μοιάζω.
Αυτό εδώ.
Όχι, μοιάζω με κάποιον άλλο, ρε.
Με ποιον.
Δεν θυμάμαι.
Πλάκα και εσύ μοιάζεις με κάποιον.
Με ποιον.
Με το Σκουπιντού.
Το ποιον. Πώς μοιάζω, σκυλή είμαι.
Όχι, έχετε την ίδια φάτσα.
Σκουπιντού.
Έλα, κάνε λίγο.
Σκουπιντού.
Δεν νομίζω.
Hello. May you stand up? You look like Barbie.
Thank you. I think it's only because of the blonde hair.